Welcome to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement, part of the Treehouse Podcast Network. On today's show, we'll hear about being banned from schools.
Okay.
That's always good for an officer.
Absolutely.
Collapsing in hallways. How not to pay for drugs. It's always good to know how not to pay for drugs.
All right.
And who knows what else we'll get into. Steve here, co-host for today, Detective Curtis Hadley.
Great to be here, guys.
And we're joined with two guests today. We've got Deputy Chris Ratliff.
Thanks for having me.
And we've also got Deputy Carter Savage.
Great to be here.
So Deputy Savage.
Yes, That's sir.
You-
That's a wrestler's name.
Yes.
Carter Savage to the ring.
I was going to ask him if you had a brother named Fred.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah. Well, Curtis, good to have you back in the co-pilot chair over here.
Oh, love to be here.
Now, let's start with Chris. Chris, you are a returning guest. You've been on our show before. And let's remind our listeners, you are a deputy with the Wise County Sheriff's Office, correct?
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been there at the Sheriff's Office?
About 11, 12 years.
Okay. And you had previous work experience in another agency, correct?
Yes, a little over 5 years. Navasota.
Okay. So you got in 16 years total.
Yep.
If I did the math right, and I don't always do math right.
Sorry, I can only count to 9, right? So,
Yeah. Let's remind our
9.
listeners, we established you have half of a thumb.
I do. Well,
Right.
a quarter of a thumb, right?
Quarter.
So of one thumb.
It's a no.
I had the full thumb on the other side.
Well, size does matter. So we count that quarter.
It does.
Better believe it.
You got to give me that
Wait,
length.
I don't have to give you nothing.
Oh yeah, you got to give me that length.
You know what? Since you've been on the show before, now you're a repeat offender. So
Yes. And Carter, how long have you been in law enforcement, sir?
just under 3 years, sir.
Oh, wow. Okay. All with the Wise County Sheriff's
sir.
Office?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Any special assignments in your time so far?
I'm a SWAT officer.
Very good. SWAT officer or SWAT operator?
Officer.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the firemen of a police department. You know, sit around all day, get to work out when they want to.
Drink coffee.
Drink coffee. And then every so often they do something.
That'd be great if we were full time.
Yeah.
Oh, it is
We're,
great.
we're only part time or
Gotcha.
call-outs.
Well, it's good having both you gentlemen in here today. And, that said, you guys brought a hell of a lot of stories with you. So let's jump into these. And really, Savage, I want to start with you because your last name's Savage. All right. That implies several things, right? You are, in fact, I'm Savage.
Yes, sir.
I mean, look at them.
Yeah.
Which might explain why you have a story about being banned from schools.
Yes, sir. It's an unwritten rule at the sheriff's office prior to the new sheriff getting here. As a patrol deputy, I got asked to go to the school to cover an SRO, and I got there, and I went in, introduced myself to the principal, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to be in my car. I got reports to do." She's like, "Okay, I'll call you if I need you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I went to the bus route where they come and pick up kids, and I'm just sitting there jamming out reports, and all I see is 4 teachers sprinting through the school out to me and knocking on my window. "Hey, we have a kid here. He's wanting to hurt everybody in the school." And I'm like, "Oh, man, okay."
Damn it, I gotta work.
Literally, I was 5 or 6 reports deep. Like I needed to cram out some paper. So we sprint through the school, and I get there, and he has like 5 or 6 teachers in there. And I basically get him up out of the chair, and I was like, "Look, all these teachers are paid to be nice to you. I'm going to mess you up if you try to hurt everybody in here." And this is downplaying what I actually said to him. Basically made him cry. But actually, it was actually a very good conversation. But where it turned into I was no longer allowed at the school was after his mother came to pick him up, called the sheriff's office and started to complain on me for talking bad to her son. And
how dare you?
Yes. And
My baby.
yeah, it was. I was coming into the to dispatch, and my dispatchers are behind the computers typing away, and they're like, "Yeah, hey Savage, mom called and she said that it's okay, her son's autistic." And I was like, "Oh, okay, he didn't look autistic." And all the typing just stops, and then you just see like the head pop up of the lead dispatcher. She's like, "What do you mean he didn't look autistic?" And I was like, the eyes, and they're like, "That's Down syndrome." And I'm like, oh, I'm so I legitly didn't know. It was not a good. Everybody busted out laughing. I was like, I'm sorry. It was an honest mistake.
You can't dig out of that one.
Yeah. I'm a law enforcement professional. I'm not a medical professional here to diagnose different.
And subsequently from that, they were basically like, "Hey, no patrol deputies go to replace SROs. We got to learn how to talk to kids." Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm telling you now, I could not make it as an SRO. When one kid won't want to talk back to me, I would treat him like my Marine father taught me not to talk back to kids or not to talk to me. So I don't envy that job a bit.
Yeah, I don't see an issue whatsoever. And when he said Down syndrome and all that, I thought they were talking about you.
Yeah, I know. I do have it. I do have it partially in the right eye.
Yeah, you never know what we're going to hear on here.
No.
But I do understand, Chris, that Savage likes to work out.
Savage does like to work out. He likes to be hardcore with it. During SWAT trainings, when we get ready to do any type of training, but mostly PT, when we're gearing up or gearing down, whatever PT we're about to do or training, you look over and he's always putting his gas mask on. It's like, all right, let's go. And, if we're going to work out, we should do it in gas masks because that's how men do it and so on. And always wants to do gas masks.
Gas masks.
It's true.
Wait, what's the affection towards gas masks?
So, having been on the SWAT team a while now, 90% of our calls are all using gas.
Okay,
and I'm like, okay, well, we got to train the way we fight, boys. Everybody kid up.
That's true.
We're about to put in some work.
You pull a pin and throw a little.
So I haven't gotten that far yet, but I've wanted to. They just don't let me get the gas. Because honestly, if they did, I'd be like, game changer, boys.
Yeah. We're going to start with the flashbang, and then we're going to end up with a little CS. And go ahead and give me 200 push-ups.
Yeah, everybody's going to be feeling it.
It's a Saturday night at my house.
The lock on the gas box is not because of any type of federal regulations. It's for Savage.
Keep him out of the box.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because once you deploy that stuff, then you're like 30 seconds into your workout. Okay, everybody remove your mask.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Nose to toes.
So I'm his workouts are pretty savage.
Oh, yeah. He loves to make sure we can't breathe. So,
wow.
It's a great time.
Now, Chris, you watch, so stick on you here and training. You mentioned a story about taser training.
So, prior to this, I've already went through taser training, so I didn't think I had to do it again. But when
annually, buddy,
my old agency, we finally got tasers, and like, hey, we're all going through it. I'm like, I'm certified. I don't need to do this. And he's like, nope, you're doing it. So, since I was certified, they were showing different targets on the body, and they were trying to get lower and upper on my body. Well,
no, wait. Yeah, I mean, it used to be you had to get, in order to get certified, you had to get hit with a taser, and then they changed that. You didn't have to get hit with it. It's up to the agency whether or not they do it. But you're talking taser recertification. You got to get hit again,
right? And this was 2012.
Did everybody else get hit again, or did you just fall for it?
Well, there was only 2 of us there that had been certified prior, so they wanted everybody to go through it.
Oh, of course.
And I'm like, I've already done it. But so my first one, they actually stuck clamps to me and
gator clips. Yeah.
This one they actually shot me, but again they wanted to show different positioning, and they shot me, like I said, lower and upper. And when they fired, I hit the ground, and then they told me where it was, and they weren't going to remove it, and I had to do it myself because it went in between the cheeks on my bottom.
Yeah, we call that the plumber shot.
Yeah.
You
So
got shot in the ass.
Yeah.
they cut the wire, and the only bathroom was a public bathroom in this community center. So I went in there, dropped my trousers, was in the mirror, had a bandage up, and I don't know if you know, but your bottom bleeds a lot. So I'm bleeding everywhere. And these
I
people,
wasn't aware of that.
yeah, it does.
No.
Well, it does.
Gushes.
I pull it out, and I'm getting ready to bandage myself up, and some guys walk in, and I'm just butt out, blood everywhere. They look at me like what the hell just happened? So
Did you lose something?
it was bloody. So that was my funny taser training situation I went through, and I will never get tased again. on purpose.
No,
No.
you need like a lifetime exemption certificate or something.
I would rather get
Therapy.
tased than get pepper sprayed
Oh,
any day.
No, any day. If I had to choose the two, yes.
Yeah.
Even gas. I did not do well with gas either. So
But I don't know though. Rather get tased than pepper sprayed. I agree with you. But rather get tased in the butt crack versus pepper sprayed. I don't know.
Like I said, you get hit in the crack just right, that ends your career as being a plumber.
Oh yeah.
Never again.
but yes, therapy was probably needed, but it was over and done with once I got embarrassed and so on. OC still sticks with you forever.
Yeah, that stuff, the gift that keeps on giving. You think you got it all washed off, and then next day or whatever, it relights itself.
I'm just glad they warned us to not just give the water in our face in the shower. Make sure you lean over. We had a
Absolutely.
guy. We did have a guy in the academy that was in the showers that just had it on his face, and he started screaming because it went down. And
Red hot chili peppers.
Yeah,
Know
buddy.
that.
Red hot twigs and berries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything flows downhill. Anyways, now Savage, I want to call you Savage. Savage is
That's
cool.
fine.
That's cool. Now, Savage,
Yes, sir.
you said that you have an affection towards fences.
Oh, they are the bane of my existence.
Really?
I can't tell you the amount of foot chases I've been in where the fence has got its lick on me. Scars even. I am not a precision instrument. I am a blunt object.
You're brute force is
Yes.
all you are. Yeah.
Yes. So if I see a fence, I want to run through the fence because I know the fence will win if I try to go over it. And one of the last times, it was about a 40-yard section of fence, and this dude runs from us out of the house, and we take off after him. One of my deputies, skinny petite dude, clears the fence, and I'm like, oh yeah,
made it look easy.
oh
right?
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, it's sagging down, like the barbed wire is sagging. So I was like, okay, dude, this is the day. I'm gonna do it. And I go, my foot catches the fence.
Oh.
I twirl, I hit the ground, and all 40 yards of the fence just collapse down.
Yes.
And the farmer just looks at me, and I look at him. I'm like, I'm sorry about your fence, man.
My bad.
Yeah.
Was it metal fence?
It was a mixture of wooden, metal, and pipe, all barbed wired together. It was the most rinky dinky fence, but I still feel bad about it because this old time farmer, he's probably 70 years old.
His
And he's
grandfather put it up.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there looking at me, and I was like, in one fell motion, I'm so sorry, man.
This poor guy's like, you know what? The horses can't even knock this thing down.
Yep.
And this guy hits it just right.
Juggernaut.
My bad.
Now, how bad you feel? Did you go back and fix it for him?
Oh,
No, not
oh
that
no.
Not that bad. I mean,
So not that bad.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. No.
But
Yeah.
in the county, not you were talking about some other episodes about concrete cowboys. In the county, it's mostly barbed wire.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't, it's not like a wooden fence where if you hit it, you don't make it, you get a second try and so on. If you try jumping that fence, if you don't make it, you're getting cut up, tangled up, maybe get up in
Rip
the
your
hospital.
clothes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I couldn't tell my jeans.
I had to go home one day on patrol because it ripped my pants straight down the middle, and I didn't know. I had no idea, and I got back to my car and I sat down and I just looked down. Like, oh,
It's got a breezy in here.
Yeah. And my patrol sergeant, I had just got off FTO. My patrol sergeant was like, "Go home, get some new pants." I'm like, "Okay, I only have one left."
That sucks. Yeah, fences were never my friend. Curtis, you ever clear a fence?
Oh no. Well, like, remember Brad? He was on show a while back for me and Polly.
Yeah,
me and
Sims.
him, we were in Vice together, and we were collections one day. All we did was sit in their collections. They bring the people to us, right? And all of a sudden, I hear him scream on the radio that one of them took off running. So me and him hop in the van and we drive around the river real quick. And I jump out and I'm looking at this dude and I see him pop his head up. So I immediately come up with my gun. I'm ear screwing him with his gun, and Brad's on the other side of the fence. And you think it's poetic? He had been bragging about these brand new Wranglers stretches, man. They fit great. And he comes up and he's like, "Help me cuff this dude." And I look down and he has ripped one leg from ankle all the way to the crotch. And he was looking at me. I was like, "What happened?" He goes, "You started screaming. I didn't know what to do. So I just ran through the fence." And I was like, I owed him a pair of pants after that.
Oh yeah, that's a good partner right there for you, man.
Yeah, he's well.
Absolutely. He's like,
Sacrifice some good pants.
there you
for
go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, fences are just they've never been my friend.
No,
But-
Suck.
they make good neighbors, not partners.
Fair point.
Now, last time we had you on, Chris, shortly thereafter, the Wise County, the guys at the sheriff's office, you guys actually have a nonprofit called Gift of the Badge.
We do.
And that's you guys fundraise, and then once you've got the funds, you guys help out underprivileged families in the county, in particular around Christmas time, as I understand.
Yes, sir.
But after you were on last time, you guys had a fundraiser, and it's in Wise County in Decatur. There's an event very popular around here called the Old Settlers Reunion. And one of your fundraisers, you guys go out there and you do traffic jobs and stuff like that. And my wife Karen's actually involved with that as well. And I found myself shortly after you were on the show out there volunteering, helping park cars. And it's like, here's your traffic vest and here's your flashlight. And I said, I'm retired. This is what the hell's going on here. And yeah, really felt like I was being
Welcome back. You've been
Oh,
drafted.
yeah. Yes.
Maybe he just
drafted.
mistook you for a settler. I mean,
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
he's like, that guy's old. He knows what he's doing.
It's yeah.
Give him a vest.
The Gift of the Badge is a great foundation, and helps out lots of family and kids. And we obviously we give them presents, we buy them clothes and food, and
We even
It's
track them down.
yeah. We every year or the weekend before, we go out and deliver all the gifts to them, and it doesn't have to be. We don't have to give it to them. They can always come up to us. But the event you're talking about and collecting the parking and so on, it's a fun event. It's hard. It's hot and dusty.
Mhm.
Hence the reason why I always try to get on the 4-wheeler. I don't know if you saw me a few times
Yeah,
on it.
I-
That's why I'm on the 4-wheeler all the time. I get my time in.
That's right, Chris. As a matter of fact, when I was wearing my traffic vest and using my flashlight directing people where to park, I did see you pass by a couple times on a 4-wheeler.
Mhm.
So yeah. So much for brotherhood, Curtis.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
You know how it goes.
I give it
take
2
what you
thumbs
can
up.
Yeah. That's what I was doing to him when I was driving by. You just see me driving a 4-wheeler though. I can't drive with my thumb.
I was going to
drive
say,
like-
yeah, I was thought about that.
Yeah.
It's a thumb throttle.
yeah, the index finger is what I'm using. But I
Oh,
can do
wow.
some crazy stuff in that 4-wheeler. Don't worry.
he can only go a quarter of the speed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can't even reach it with my thumb. I have to like have my wrist underneath the throttle to touch it.
Oh, all right, Savage.
Yes, sir.
You
All
brought
thumbs.
lots of stories today, and let's go back to the. Chris shared that you like to work out in gas masks.
Yes, sir.
You brought a story about a gas mask guy.
Gas mask guy. Oh, yes. So
This is your
this,
story.
this actually,
Yeah, you brought it.
yeah, this actually leads into that the hallway falling down. Went to a call. This lady was barricaded herself inside the house. We didn't know she had barricaded herself inside the house, and she had screwed in barn locks. So like 2x4s across her door, and we're trying to get in, thinking that she needs us. So we're banging down the door, and one of my partners, Corporal Worsing, is sitting there. Is like, all right, hey, I found a hammer. Let's knock the lock off. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there, I'm ready to go in. I'm right behind him, and goes to knock the door handle off. Hammer releases from his hand, goes right between my legs, and this is caught on like 4 different angles of our body cams.
Wow.
And I'm like, now I'm scared. I'm not going behind you now.
Yeah,
The smell.
You're dangerous, man.
Yes.
He was on the ball.
Yeah, with that hammer. Oh yeah, with that hammer, he was deadly. So, but what he has not said in the body cam is that it was a repulsive smell, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get my gas mask. Like I said, anytime I have the opportunity to use it, I grab it. So I grabbed it. I stick it on. I'm the only one out of all the patrol deputies that has their gas mask on, and Corporal Worsing. Again, he's like, okay, hey, I'm going to get through this door. I'm like, okay. So he has that ball peen hammer again. He has a screwdriver for the
All right,
love of
you're not standing behind him this time, though. Right?
No,
Okay.
I'm a little offset from him. And I go up, I find a pickaxe, broken down pickaxe. I'm
Well,
like,
don't
"All right."
give that to him.
Well, no. This is it. I found it. I was like,
Were
"Is
y'all in a barn? Where in the hell were y'all at?
Well,
Stuff
this-
just laying
well,
around.
Wise County.
Yeah,
This is a horror movie.
This is just out in the county, man. This is,
And then they got the chainsaw.
yeah. Hey, believe it or not, we were looking for a chainsaw. So I get up, I find the pickaxe, and I'm standing like offset from him on the walkway of this house, and he's like, "Okay, for the love of God, I don't know why he had a screwdriver, but he hits the screwdriver on the door, and the entire walkway just collapses and caves in." And I'm like,
Nice.
you know, the butthole puckering moment. Like when you know you're on a dilapidated structure, and you're just like, "Oh God,
We're
please."
going down.
Yeah,
This is how I
hold together,
died.
baby. Hold together. Yes. And I was like, "Get off. It's my turn." And so I just start smacking this door with this pickaxe, like a murder film. I'm just coming through the door.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah, here's Johnny, right? Finally rip the door off, and we get in there. But the whole, it became me being the gas mask guy, is because like no one else had a gas mask, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna put one on. I can't stand the smell. So it was another day in Wise County.
So the smell you're talking about, I have a different gas or a different mask for that. So that's what I would put on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have one of those.
I know. I'm fancy.
It's like the COVID N95 mask.
And I know the
They work.
butthole factor
Yeah.
thing very well.
Well, you also know the taser butt factor also.
That's what I was getting at.
This is Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. Check us out online at offbeatcopshow.com.
Let's talk to Daniel Cook now from Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration. 833 Cook DFW is the phone number. The website is cookdfw.com. How are you today, Daniel?
Doing fantastic, sir. Thank you.
Well, Daniel, we've got winter coming up here. Winter's a lot different from summer when it comes to how it affects your home. And there's a lot of things you need to make sure are operating on your home that are in good shape. But what kind of advice can you give folks right now in regards to making sure their home is ready for the winter?
Yeah, Steve, some great topics right there. So, we always come out of summertime. It's been stressful on your home. It's been stressful on your yard. The heat really takes a beating. Now, this year, we've been very fortunate. This has been a very mild summertime that we've had. And plus, we've had more precipitation than normal. But even with those items like that, your roof is still taking a beating. We've had some early spring storms like we always did. We actually had storms all the way until June this year. And then, we've had a couple of months of hot weather. So you don't know what your roof actually probably has wrong with it unless you get it looked at. And now we're fixing to go into fall and winter, and, we're going to have heavier rains. We get some heavy thunderstorms in the fall time. So right now is a perfect opportunity to have us come out, do an inspection, make sure there's no major issues before you find out the hard way when you have a storm coming through, and then all of a sudden you start having water coming inside your house. So no worse feeling in the world when it starts raining inside your house when it's not supposed to. So let us come out, let us do that research for you. We take some pictures, go over the evidence. Believe it or not, I would say honestly, 80% of the time people do not need new roofs, but they're scared to call us because they don't want to have to get that information. So just give us a shout. We'd love to come out and give you an honest opinion about your property.
Well, and instead of being scared to call to find out there might be a problem, think of it as peace of mind of finding out that you don't have a problem. But I did like the fact that you said when you find out it's raining inside your house, that's not a good thing. But guys, give Daniel a call at Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration. Let him come out, let his team take a look at the house, look at your property, make sure everything's in good shape, getting ready for the winter time. And their number, you can reach them at 833 Cook DFW. You can also find them on their website at cookdfw.com. Make sure that you also check these guys out on Facebook, and be sure to ask them about their free first responder upgrade.
Hi, this is Joanne Jackson. My husband, Dallas Police Officer Brian Jackson, gave his life serving the city of Dallas in 2005. The RMS Treehouse Listeners Foundation supports the families of Dallas and Fort Worth area police officers and firefighters who have selflessly fallen in the line of duty. To donate, please visit offbeatcopshow.com or treehouseonair.com and click on the link.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. Steve here, co-host for today, Detective Curtis Hadley.
Great to be here, boys.
And we're joined with two guests in studio. We've got Deputy Chris Ratliff.
How's it going?
And Deputy Chris Savage.
Good to be back.
I'm sorry, it's Carter Savage, right?
It's okay.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Savage is good. Yeah.
You know how I am with names, Curtis.
No, it's good.
This segment of Offbeat is sponsored by our good friends at Alexander Financial Management. If you have questions about retirement planning, investment strategies, life insurance, or estate planning, check out Alexander Financial Management at AlexFM.com. Again, that's AlexFM.com. Good to have you back, Curtis.
.com. Bing.
Okay, don't wear out your welcome song.
You have a voice for radio.
I do have a face for it too. So.
Oh, let's jump back into some of these stories, guys. Now, Savage, you had mentioned something about a SWAT operation and being stuck in the car.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So DPS had come with us with a really high profile warrant, and we went into this compound about 40 cars deep. It was awesome. Wild to see, you know. I am in the process of replacing our breacher. So I have the breaching tools on my back. And
Wait, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Are you replacing your breaching tools with a pickaxe?
You know, believe it or not, I have it in my patrol car.
Okay. Next to the gas mask.
He's no longer the breacher.
Yeah, I'm not the breacher anymore. But I was learning from the breacher, who's just a stacked dude. So I have his toolkit on my back, and I'm jammed inside of a Tahoe. And generally, you'd think that Tahoe, wide space, you can get out. No, not the case. We're in full kit, no gas mask this time, mind you. But I have the Halligan and the bolt cutters like almost above my head because I'm sitting in the seat. Well, we get up there. We're 30 seconds from objective, and I'm starting to, get ready, get my head right. And we pull up not 20 feet from the door, and all the doors fly open. Everybody starts running out of the cars, going to their positions. And I open my door and I just go to get out, and I'm stuck. And like, I want you to just picture this. Like my whole body is hanging out of the side of the door, and I'm like flailing my arms with a rifle on my chest, trying to get out.
Sounds like a ride at Six Flags.
Yeah, oh man, like I was fighting for my life, and I don't think anybody understands. And I was like, one of the breachers, I yelled his name 3 or 4 times, and you just see his big old moose head turn around, and he's like, oh. He comes running back to me. I was like, I'm stuck. And he just he has huge arms. So he just comes up and just rips me out, like knocks off the paneling inside the Tahoe. And this is on objective too. This is 20 feet away from the door that we're about to hit.
The team leads like, somebody help Mongo out of the car, please.
Yeah. And I was given one rule, like, hey, when we get to that door, you better be there. And I'm sitting here like, I'm not there.
You're the one guy we need here.
Yeah. I'm not there.
One job.
Failed.
The guy with all the tools to reach the door is still
and
in
we
the
are.
car.
We're just standing at attention like, what are we missing here, guys?
Yeah. Where the tools at, guy?
He's still out there screaming help.
Literally, I was literally screaming help. Yep.
So if you listen to his terminology too, military and so on, just veteran over here, just so you know.
Yeah.
Military veteran?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what branch?
I was in the Army, sir.
Outstanding. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
I think if you'd had a fireman in the car, you'd been okay. But
yeah.
Well, they would have had a bigger truck.
I would have had a lot more space, Maybe he would have even let me dress up too. Every cop wants to be a fireman, right?
That's why you're in SWAT.
I just want their job of being in a lounger all day.
Just waxing your mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Savage, you did mention to me something about, and this might, I don't know, you wouldn't have to worry about this if you're a fireman, but you mentioned something about leaving your pistol in the jail.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
I definitely did do that.
And
In the
this
jail?
is not just specific to you. We hear a lot of these
Everybody's
stories.
done it.
But let's hear yours today.
Well, this is coming from the military background, right? And I was in the infantry. So if you left your weapon anywhere, your soul was crushed
Oh, you're
by
done.
your team leader. Yeah. And so this is the first time ever really that I had left my weapon anywhere other than with me. And I stuck it inside the box, locked it up. Well, as like our radios can't really pick up strong signal inside the jail at that time.
Yeah.
And so as I'm leaving
Or
the Sally
anywhere.
port, I get it's a call, man with a gun,
Oh yeah, nice.
threatening his neighbors. And so I'm like, oh hell yeah. So I shoot out of there, I jump in my car and we're hauling. I don't even know that I don't have my gun until I get there. And when we get there, we end up having to clear 3 houses because dispatch got the address wrong.
Out there with your hand pointing.
And this is the once again, everybody just close your eyes and picture this, right? I get out of my car, right? I'm first one on scene. I get out of my car.
Oh, then he didn't get stuck, did he?
Yeah, yeah, no, not stuck that time. So I reach down and go to draw my weapon, and my hand goes inside my holster.
Yeah, and
I'm
your
like,
heart drops.
Oh man,
Hey,
yeah.
you got a little key on a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a rape whistle?
yeah, yeah, and
Get
then
help.
yeah, and then my patrol supervisor gets there second from me, and automatically realizes that, hey, you left your pistol in jail. And he just very subtly says that to me, and I was like, and once again, my heart is not even in my body anymore. And I was like, you know what? I got a little bit of motivation because in the infantry you're a rifleman, and I was like, I got my rifle, boys.
Well, the ironic part is you were heading to a person with a
with a
weapon.
gun,
You're
yeah.
a man with a gun, and you were the man without a gun.
Yes, yes, I was. Yes,
Yeah, it's a new age. We're trying to bring things down, right?
Yeah.
Kinder, gentler. Hey,
Kinder,
I'm unarmed.
gentler.
I'm unarmed, man. Put your gun down.
I'm no threat to
Put
you.
your gun
Yeah. Yeah.
See how far that one goes for you.
New
Mhm.
de-escalation technique. You don't take your
Hey,
gun
man.
to the fight.
No, it's like,
Look,
Look at me.
my holster is empty.
I'm not even wearing pants, man. Just
I did this for you. Yeah, prime example why I stopped putting my gun in
Yes.
the gun box. It always
100%.
stays in
Always
my
put
car.
mine in the trunk.
So
Mhm.
the last time I forgot mine was in the trunk, and I made it all the way to a shots fired call, and I jumped out freaking out. But I had it in the trunk. But keep on, it was old Crown Vic. So when we got there, it was nowhere where I put it. So I had to search for it to find my gun. But that's why
I would put my gun of a baton on the flare box. So the first time I took a corner, it would roll off and you hear it. You stop, get out, and do something real quick.
Yeah, I leave mine in my seat, my driver's seat. So when I go to get in my car, I'm going to sit on it if I don't know it's there. Obviously. So
He's like a car pop.
yeah,
I can already see.
He's not going to get shot in the ass with a taser.
yeah,
I can already see the general order for this.
yeah. I got hit in the buttocks. You know?
I just reached out and bit me.
They said it was $1 million wound.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, anyone who tells you they have not left their gun in a lockbox somewhere is probably lying to you.
Either
Or
that,
never
they're
made
still in
an
the
arrest.
academy.
Or if just never made an arrest, went straight to admin.
100%.
Oh wow.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, don't tell my bosses I said that.
Oh, I'm sure they won't hear this.
No, we won't
No.
send it to them.
All my admin have all been, they work from the patrol up, so we're good. That I'm aware of.
That you're aware of. Oh. All right. Savage, you also talked about trash under a laptop, and I'm assuming you're referring to the laptop in your car.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know where this story got started, but like my car is pretty good. I don't keep trash in it. I keep it nice. We have take home cars.
Okay, so this is just assigned to you. You're not
Yes.
sharing with anybody.
No, I'm not sharing it with anybody. Well, my first car was a refurbished. I say that word because the engine blew up and they gave us a new engine. Not by me, but a prior deputy that worked here. I got her car, and it was a nice car. I treated it well. Well, unbeknownst to me, she, and I say she because I think she was the only person who had this car before me, would go get fast food, Whataburger, McDonald's, the such, and the base plate of the electronic board in the center console was screwed off. Well, I mean, I didn't think anything of it. This is the way I got the car. Well, what she would do was she would stick all her trash inside the center console, inside the electronic bin underneath the laptop. I had no idea about this. Well, it comes to me where I get to now change cars and get a better car. I give mine up, and the head of the fleet was like, basically just passed all this information around. It was like, hey, Savage has a whole bunch of trash in his car. That's the reason nothing works in there. Like my radio would never work. My laptop would die all the time. I couldn't get most of the lights wouldn't work on my car. And I'm sitting there like, I never knew why nothing would ever work in that car. But as the story is told, and this used to make me very mad, believe it or not, but it just got passed around the sheriff's office that I just stuck all my trash inside the center console and I broke all my electronic equipment. I was very upset, to be honest with you.
It's probably the cholesterol. It wasn't you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
the best food.
Yeah.
So I've heard that story. Until now, I didn't know it was that certain ex-deputy. So,
Yes.
The story I've always heard.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what I'd say too if she wouldn't work here no more.
Right? Yeah. Well, if you knew who it was, you would.
Oh, gotcha.
You would know.
Well, and everybody knew this story, and I didn't. I think it got told to me a year and some change after the sheriff's office. Me working at the sheriff's office, it was just a hidden joke story, like I guess behind my back, and I didn't know. And I got cornered one time by my patrol shift. They're like, dude, why do you have so much trash in your car? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't have any trash in my car. And then the whole kit and caboodle just fell.
More than likely, the story started off with "Don't tell Savage, but listen to this."
Yeah.
His car looks clean because it's all in the middle console.
Yeah, it's all hidden, baby.
Don't we have like a pre-checklist or something about checking it?
I just put it on the trash chute. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I never did that.
Doesn't somebody clean it out?
That had just shot out underneath the car. Yeah,
I
didn't
thought
know
that's what it was for.
collected it.
That's why I have an admin package. I can't hide my trash anymore.
Yeah.
Well, and it's your coworker's responsibility to talk about you behind your back. Isn't that
Absolutely.
a requirement of the
Absolutely.
job?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Worse than a high school.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you wore barefoot shoes around, people probably talk about that too.
Yep, they definitely talk about that a lot. I am the only patrol deputy, I think, in Wise County history that wears barefoot shoes on patrol. There is a story behind that, which is not necessarily funny, but I got into barefoot shoes after a pretty catastrophic foot injury. And when the new sheriff and new chief came in, we all had our meetings with the sheriff and the chief, and he asked me, he's like, hey, should I do a mandatory boot policy? And I was like,
No, please.
I was like, for the
one.
love of God, no. He's like, why not? And I took off my barefoot shoe and I was like, this is what I wear. And I crumpled it up into a little ball. And he just like stared into my soul a little bit. And he's like, why do you wear that? I was like, well, sir, if I have a patrol boot, I will end up walking like an old man after about a week because of the injury I had to my foot. And now I still get made fun of all the time because, believe it or not, first time ever wearing it, your foot has to get strong. So if I stepped on a rock, it'd put me down.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like battling a fence. It's stepping out of your car, hitting a rock, and
so it's kind of like, so you kind of wear like moccasins, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say moccasins. Yes, they're just black. You can't really tell.
Not the ones with the soles, the old moccasins.
Yeah, the old moccasins. Yeah,
You have no soul.
yeah.
He has no soul. That's why he doesn't have it.
Yeah, but feet got stronger, and I'm just that guy. I wear barefoot shoes.
I do too.
He's different.
Barefoot shoes and a gas mask.
No, I don't do the gas mask, but I do wear barefoot shoes. They're nice.
Yeah, they're comfy. Like get your feet strong. And you know what? What I found on patrol, it's a very good conversation
I was
starter.
gonna say it's always good icebreaker, man.
Yeah.
People look down.
Yeah, and they do. And I don't know why people look down, but they look down at your feet and like, are those barefoot shoes? I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Okay. Now
They're
that would
looking-
come in great, actually. If you're on a traffic stop, you're waiting for confirmation on a warrant, you got someone outside their car and you're just sitting there twiddling your thumbs, trying to kill 5 minutes of time for dispatch to come back.
Oh yeah. People look at you like you see them barefoot shoes like, I bet he has a cat.
Yeah. I try to grow my hair out really long, you know. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Man bun.
Oh,
Oh God, it'd be fantastic. I wish I could do that.
oh.
You would.
Now, in patrol, and in law enforcement, you come across a lot of strange things. You find a lot of stuff out there. Yeah, I mean, you're out there. In my case, whenever I was in patrol, we were on 12-hour shifts. You guys work 12s too?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you got a lot of time out there. You stumble across stuff, you find stuff. Like LBJ 635. Whenever we'll be out there, I mean, anytime you make a traffic stop, you're walking back to your car, you find stuff laying around. And I bring all this up because I actually found a unique item here recently. Yes, I did. And
Recently, you've been away for a year.
now, as a retiree, I found
I'm intrigued. Just do this.
an interesting item. But before we get to that, I must ask: do you guys believe in aliens or Martians?
I do actually.
You do.
I've seen a lot of weird stuff in the skies that I cannot explain.
Yeah, and the probing's kind of fun. Oh, it's no good. It's no good. No probing.
I lost my memory a few times. You know, I don't. But that's the only thing I remember.
And you remember that you lost your memory. Gotcha. Well, and we've had previous guests on the show before. I believe he was an officer in the colony that wrecked out one day, and he said he saw something in the sky and called it, an unidentified flying object, and that's why he hit the curb. And that's actually what he told the accident investigator that actually they actually brought in an actual accident investigator and had him do the guy's state form or complete the crash report. And he actually had a little UFO that he imported into the diagram and had it on there. And then we've heard a story out of the Northeast from another officer where a lady had a Martian in her house and she couldn't get rid of him. And they went and wrestled with this Martian and threw him an upstairs window. So
I remember that.
Yeah. So I'm a believer. And I say all that because as first responders, and especially a first responder with the last name Savage, you run towards the danger. You don't fear anything. So along that kind of lines, we've got Karen here in the studio today. Karen, there's something there's something over there in the fridge. If you grab that for me.
Her contract says we have to say the beautiful Karen.
The beautiful Karen.
Karen just means she bitches a lot. So the beautiful, lovely Karen.
Yes. So
I want the record to show that I don't even know what this is, so I'm kind of scared.
I was waiting for some alien hardware to show up.
Okay, so what Karen's got here, she's got shot glasses for everybody, and then we've got the mystery drink. Are you ready? We've got Martian poop soda.
Let's do this.
Fantastic.
All right.
So on today's show, we're going to we'll give a rating on this. We'll see what we feel about the Martian poop soda. And for those not watching on YouTube, I can tell you this. It's a pink fluid, and on the front, it's got a big pile of dew and screen. So
and it's green.
What do you think? Anybody ever had Martian poop soda before?
Can be first and say that I have not.
That would actually be taller than a Mountain Dew, wouldn't it?
Little play on words there.
Yep, it's going to be a first.
So let's
See if they taste good.
we'll pour up everybody a glass of little Martian poop here. And I will say we do talk a lot about poop here on the show, but this is the first time I think we've covered Martian poop.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not like the liquid's not brown or anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't drink it if it was brown.
All right, guys. Cheers.
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 Your thoughts?
It's like a unicorn.
Like a unicorn.
Man, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Anybody?
Tastes nothing like poop. So
Kind of tastes like Pepto-Bismol.
Tastes nothing like poop.
it has the aftertaste of that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Holy, what? How do you know it tastes nothing like poop? I've never tasted it. It's like he was so fast with it. He's like, man, that's nothing like poop. I've been there before, boys.
What we do on SWAT, we don't tell people about it. Right?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, that was refreshing, hydrating, the whole thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about you
Scrumptious,
guys,
man.
but I think I think I would purchase the Martian poop again.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would drink it if it was bought for me.
Drink, Chris.
No.
enjoy the rest of that Martian poop.
That's not where I was going.
Planning for the future is challenging, and getting where you want to go in life requires strategies built around your unique financial needs. Alexander Financial Management is here to help you reach your goals. As fiduciaries, Alexander Financial Management will pursue the best solutions for you, no exception. While their decades of experience and service are available to everyone, Alexander Financial especially wants to help first responders and their families. The founder is a former police officer, and the executive team includes a retired fire captain and a retired police officer. Their extensive background in public service gives a deep understanding of the public retirement systems of Texas. So for retirement planning, investment strategies, life insurance, and estate planning, Alexander Financial Management has your back, so you can look forward. Get more info at alexfm.com. That's alexfm.com. Investment advisory services offered through Transcend LLC, a registered investment advisor. TE3 and Alexander Financial are not affiliated entities. Insurance products and services are not offered through TE3, but are offered and sold through individually licensed and appointed agents.
Chris, you're still fascinated with that bottle of Martian poop, huh?
Just seeing what you're making me drink. It's a lot artificial.
It's so good it'll knock your thumb off.
Well, you guys just trusted me. I mean, nobody
That was a good one.
nobody read the ingredients. You're like,
No, I mean,
oh, he gave it to us. Let's drink it.
yeah, it looked intriguing. I'll give it that.
Try everything once, right?
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Offbeat, the light side of law enforcement. We got two guests joining us today. We've got Deputy Chris Ratliff
Thanks for having me.
and Deputy Carter Savage.
Good to be back.
So, all right, where are we at? Let's talk about the website. Offbeatcopshow.com. Again, offbeatcopshow.com. Check out our website, guys. There on the website, you can listen to all episodes. There's also a little microphone icon on there. You can click on that microphone. You can leave us a message. If you got a story and you want us to share it on the show, then just click on that icon. Tell us your story. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and we'll be happy to share it on the show. Also on the website, we've got a link there at the top. Click on that link. That's for the RMS Treehouse Listeners Foundation. Of course, the foundation's been around for many years, covers 10 counties here in the North Texas area, and provides monetary donation to the families of our fallen police and firefighters here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So very, very important cause. And it's unfortunate that we have reason to have the foundation, but I'm glad the foundation exists. So if you feel so led, I'd invite you to make a donation to the RMS Treehouse Listeners Foundation. Also, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Give us a like, a share, a follow, all that kind of stuff. If you are watching this show on YouTube, go ahead and smash that subscribe button there at the top and give us a thumbs up. I think I got through all the business stuff.
I think you
Curtis,
did, but we
anything?
need to get more hip, Steve. It's like, hey, Bo, hit us up on the Insta, boss. That's all you got to say.
Insta-boss.
Yeah.
Also, oh, wait. If you're an officer and you want to come in studio, come tell your story on the show, then send us an email. That's offbeatcopshow@gmail.com. Again, offbeatcopshow@gmail.com. And let's get over to Chris here. Chris, you brought an interesting story today, and I think we're going to close out the show with this one. This story is entitled "How Not to Pay for Drugs," and we try to be an educational show.
Absolutely.
So, Chris, if you could tell us how not to pay for drugs, sir.
Yeah, don't buy drugs. Period.
That was our public service. Thanks, guys. Come next week.
Say no. It's been a good show. Bye, guys.
See you later. Don't buy drugs. Drugs are bad. No, years ago, where I used to work at, crack cocaine was a big thing down there, and it's super cheap. Keep that in mind. It's extremely cheap, but
And it's affordable.
yeah. At least back then it was. Just throwing it out there. So I got called to a theft call to go investigate it and then take the report. So I do as I always do, go show up, and there's this lady that can't stop moving, and so on. So she's obviously under the influence of something, or had been for a really long time. and she wanted to report some items of hers that were stolen. So she goes into the story of telling me how she made a deal with the guy for some drugs. And so obviously I'm asking like, hey, so what's the deal and why are you reporting your drugs stolen? That's illegal.
Yeah.
And but it's hers. She's like, it's mine. And then also she had her, I don't know if you want to, her kitten stolen or you know, prison wallet, however you want to call it. So the deal was she do a sexual act with him and he would give her crack cocaine. So he did the sexual act, got up and just left and didn't give her anything. So she wanted to report that
she got screwed.
She literally got screwed.
Well, she was
So-
trading crack for crack, so
Yeah.
it was right there.
Yeah. So that was, I mean,
That was a good
she,
one.
and you have to be there. Like, you know, you see me moving around, but she could not stop moving and, you know, scratching her face and just, you know, people see movies and so
Oh,
on
yeah.
where, you know,
The meth twitch.
yes.
Mhm.
So she's just telling me all about how she did this act and he stole everything, stole her service, stole her cat, and then stole her crack cocaine. And she wanted him found and justice for everything. And she wants her items back. So, you know, I obviously told her that I would work diligently on finding this guy and arresting him and getting her items back. But as we all may know, it's illegal, so we can't do that.
Dude, if I'd have found him, I'd have got him for theft of services and theft under 100. So
I don't know. Yeah, I'll just say it. She may owe him money looking at her. I don't know. It's pretty desperate to be going that direction with her. I promise you.
Yeah. So
Um,
let that be a lesson. You know, you don't report the theft of your drugs or the theft of your pets. Cats.
no cats were harmed in the making of this film.
Yeah. See, a very educational show. So yeah. And another thing, hey, if you're gonna bargain with somebody and in order to get something, such as her case, obviously she gave a little of herself in order to secure an item. Make sure that you work the deal where you're, you know, hey, here's the payment, but I want the item at the same
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
get half of
That was given.
Yeah.
The information
Yeah.
was provided to her for, you know, to prevent herself from being taken advantage of again. You know, hey, get your side of the deal first when it's something like this. Then provide him your service. But
I can see you there. You're in uniform. Here's my professional advice. Next time when you do this, make sure that you get the product before you
Yeah.
render the service.
When you're dealing with a crack haggler, you gotta be proactive.
Well, a lot of the job's about education.
the crack haggler. We got him, boys.
You hate to see that happen. All right, that's what we got for today's show. Ratliff, Savage, thank you both for coming on today.
yeah, thanks for having us.
Pleasure to be here, sir.
Absolutely. Guys, until next time, keep it real, keep it funny, stay safe, and watch each other 6.